Hello, you beautiful Marvel fans, and welcome to Screen Rant. My name is Greg Elliott, and as an actor, I imagine that getting to be part of a big fancy Marvel blockbuster must be pretty cool. They might not be cinema, according to some people, but it's gotta be really fun to be in one, especially if you get to run around in a costume and pretend to have superpowers all day. But imagine you had that sweet part, and then, well, for some reason or another, you didn't.
What?
Well, it happens, and it's even happened to a few actors in the MCU over the years, from major heroes to supporting characters. Now, some of these changes got publicized, and some were done quietly behind the scenes, and you might actually be surprised by a few of these. So, here are all the MCU characters who have been recast in the franchise. The first ever recast in the MCU happened actually pretty early when they replaced Terrence Howard as Colonel James Rhodey Rhodes for Iron Man 2. Howard was the first actor to sign on to Iron Man 1 and actually had the largest salary of the entire cast, and it's clear that they planned to bring him back for Iron Man 2 with that tease of him checking out the War Machine armor, but it turns out that would be his first and last chance to suit up.
Damn.
Don Cheadle took over the role in Iron Man 2, and Marvel didn't really make a big deal of it at the time, but Terrence Howard doesn't seem very happy about the way things went down. According to him, it had something to do with a pay dispute after Robert Downey Jr.'s salary got way bigger for the sequel, but Marvel never made an official statement on the matter.
That's not right.
I think Edward Norton played Bruce Banner pretty well in The Incredible Hulk, and he was expected to return for the Avengers, but things changed right before filming. This time, Marvel did say something, saying that they were looking for, quote, an actor who embodies the creativity and collaborative spirit of our other talented cast members. That makes it sound like Norton didn't play well with others, but he's countered with the explanation that he wanted to do something, quote, long, dark, and serious with the Hulk, and while Marvel was initially on board, they changed their mind and pushed him out in favor of Mark Ruffalo.
Breathe. Did you get that?
Now here's an interesting one. Despite being originally cast as Fandral, one of the Warriors 3 in the first Thor, Zachary Levi had to drop out and was replaced by Josh Dallas. But when Dallas couldn't make it back for the Dark World, well, guess who they called? Yep, Zachary Levi. The Warriors 3 did get killed by Hela in Thor Ragnarok, but I'm sure Levi isn't too mad.
Oh hey, what's up? I'm a superhero.
Okay, now technically 3 actors have played Howard Stark in the MCU. In the first Iron Man, he was played by Gerard Sanders, but didn't have any actual lines, so it wasn't too big of a deal when they brought John Slattery in to play him in Iron Man 2, Captain America Civil War, and Avengers Endgame. They did a pretty good job of de-aging him in that, but before that was really a thing, they went with Dominic Cooper for the much younger version of him in the first Captain America and Agent Carter, and it looks like he'll also be back in What If on Disney+. Okay, now this one honestly surprised me. Hugo Weaving played the Red Skull in Captain America: The First Avenger, and we didn't see him again until Infinity War. But did you know that that wasn't Hugo Weaving this time around? Yeah, they couldn't get him to come back, so they got The Walking Dead's Ross Marquand into that bony prosthetic makeup, and he used his great impression skills to sound just like him. Crazy, right? And lastly, we've got the MCU's big bad, Thanos. Marvel Studios had yet to cast him when the Avengers came out, but they wanted to tease his upcoming arrival, so actor and stuntman Damien Poitier played him in full makeup, not CG, in the post-credits scene. Now we all know Josh Brolin took over in Guardians of the Galaxy and everything after that, and well, the rest is history. And that's it. I had no idea that actually wasn't Hugo Weaving in Infinity War until I started making this video, so at least I learned something today. I hope you did too, and keep coming back to Screen Rant for more cool TV and movie talk. I'm Greg Elliott, and I'll see you next time. Peace.